All the people that are in the race for Abaco North and South, there's one thing that neither one of them can do from what the MP has done. He has shut down Ministry of Youth. You imagine all the youths that we have? There's nobody, including the Member of Parliament, that can restart the Basketball Association, Softball Association, and manage it and coach. Nobody. And this race, the same young people that the FNM forgotten and disrespected, they are the numbers. 75% of the voters in North Abaco will be under the age of 55. That's the block that I'm going to capture, because they know that Kai is being here every day seeking better for them. Basketball is not only a sport, it's a way of disciplining our young kids. It's a way to getting them to college to do better. Same thing with softball and baseball. But look at it. After Hurricane Floyd, Kai got $60,000 to make sure that the only basketball court in Abaco, was ready for play and to get the kids into some positive venue. Because we know if there's no negative, if there's no positive, the negative is always there. And my dream as Member of Parliament for North Abaco is to get the first gymnasium. They got them all over Nassau empty, all over Freeport empty, but in Abaco, they will be filled to capacity with Kai Mills running it. Because people don't only come for the game. What the other people tried and didn't understand, they came because I speak well. I give them something to look forward to on the weekend. We don't ask for much in North Abaco. But what have we gotten under this FNM regime? Shut down, locked up. Now all of a sudden, COVID-19 is ramping in Abaco. Why? Because the younger people don't trust what the government say. They don't believe. If you were to bring the best vaccine available today in North Abaco, neither one of these young people will step in line. They don't believe the Member of Parliament, and they distrust the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. He has lost trust. His rating in Abaco is 10%, lowest we've ever seen. What's gonna change differently if Kai Mills don't run? Look at the choices we have. The choices is that nobody will be speaking. They will be on party line. They will forget the people. There's an example of that right in Murphytown today. The biggest election in the history of the Bahamas in my lifetime was the Renato Curry election. Boy, was North Abaco looking for better. But what you got before, if you are running, and I had to educate Brenville McCartney. I said, Brenville McCartney, you just pick somebody that just run in local government and lost. Don't you know, with all your intelligence, the same people that did not elect you in local government, these the same people will not elect you for bigger posts. If you cannot get elected as a local government in your own hometown. How you coming and done this, Murphy, Central Pines, and elsewhere, and expect to get elected? It ain't gonna work. But you see, some of y'all gotta see it to believe it. But I'm just forecasting the wave of independent throughout Abaco. There's no reason at all. Give me the reason. Give me one reason to vote for PLP and FNM in North Abaco. Give me one reason to vote for PLP or FNM South Abaco, when the PLP itself is playing a race card, waiting for a white man from Cherokee to decide whether he's going to take up the mantle. One white man already bowed out. He is MIA. Don't know what happened, but he was on his way to Nassau to pick up the baton. One person is in the race, and she's a black female. Would be interesting. Both girls are from Andros. Both are black. Both are almost 5 feet. That'll be an interesting match. This is why you really need a strong man, Abaco, to speak. I will have to speak for all of Abaco, South and North. I've been doing it since the hurricane and before. Who else, Abaco, that you see in the race can speak for the people, not for the party? I am he. That leadership that Neil Ellis spoke about, the new blood issuing in, new party. If any time in our life the country needs new blood, it's now. All the stuff that has happened in Abaco, I have not heard one disagreement from the opposition. I have been the total opposition to speak about all the wrong. John Lewis said, if you see something, say something. So obviously, the Progressive Liberal Party is in agreement for all that is not happening and all that has happened since the hurricane. Neither one of them has brought 50 shingles of plywood to rebuild the broken lives of North Abaco. But yet, they will say, vote for me because we care. But they will only care on election day. Then we have that same silence. That is why Kai is a threat, because I will speak about the ill and speak to the ill and speak for the people of North Abaco proudly, boldly. And this is what both parties don't want. They want you to only get elected by the people. Then the people must take a way back seat, and you are now on party lines. Kai Mills care for the people of North Abaco. That is why I am putting my name forward as the independent candidate for North Abaco. Because if Kai Mills is not in the race, what are you left with? And trust me, the Member of Parliament President knows if Kai is not in the race, the PLP candidate will be smothered. He wouldn't have a chance. But what Kai gonna do? I'm gonna get some of those PLP votes. I'm gonna get some of those FNM votes, and I'm gonna get those 250 independent votes that I got the last time, and come out as the majority, while the PLP and the FNM fight over those diehards that don't give a hell about Abaco. They only care about the party and the color of the shirt. Kai cares more about party. I care about people. That is why I'm running, because I care. On election day, North Abaco, that's the only day you have power if you vote FNM or PLP. But if you want to have continuous power for 5 years, somebody speaking without fear or favor continuously on your behalf in the Honorable House Assembly, you vote Kai. And don't be ashamed or afraid to vote Kai. And be brave and proud when they come up with you all the negative stuff. You already know all the negative stuff. My life is an open book. You rebuke them and let them know. Fear not, because I am with Kai to the end. Kai cares. That's why he's here on this day, the 21st day of March, 2021. Well now, Dr. Minnis, ring the bell. They are now have to get ready. Kai Mills has been ready. Ring the bell. Kai cares. Ring it, ring it, ring it.